your engine off and get outside your car and stand in the shade. And that's a simple workaround.
Darius, thank you for coming on the show this morning. Darius Laws, Colchester councillor, talking to us. Let's bring in Dale Forward, black cabbie from Ongar, works across London, may well have some thoughts and experiences around this as well. Dale, good morning to you.
Oh, good morning. Hi.
Morning. How much of an issue is engines idling in your experience for cabs and for people out and about on the roads of the capital? What do you see?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't. There's a law against it. You're not allowed to idle. When we're at these stations, we'll turn our engines off. I saw some signs around Kensington saying that you can be fined £60, I think, if you're caught idling. But yeah, most of our fleet, well, a third of our fleet is electric now anyway. And yeah, we don't idle. We turn it off. So when we pick up a passenger, once they put their hand up on the street, we just pick them up quickly. But if we're parked outside hotels or stations, we'll turn our engines off. There's no need to have them running.
Yeah,
saving money.
Yeah, quite. And so you guys know that and do that. Do you see other people on the roads of London sort of waiting around with engines running? Is it a problem?
Yeah, it is annoying when I see that, especially delivery trucks and things like that. You know, it's like when I first got my cab, I used to drive a diesel one before the electrics were invented. I used to actually wear a cyclist mask because I really didn't like breathing in the fumes, a big black cyclist mask. But now I've got my electric one, and that's the future. All the taxis will be electric soon, which are much cleaner. And, and if people are hot, they can buy a little handheld fan. Do you know what I mean? They don't need to leave their engine on to get the aircon. Just buy a little battery-operated fan. And the other thing is the animal agriculture is causing more CO2 emissions than all transportation put together. So I'm vegan. So if people stopped eating meat, for example, that would save the planet and people's health as well, and the animals. So the animal is causing more emissions than all transportation put together, apparently. I was just reading up about it. So, so there's lots of things we can do to save the planet and our health and the animals. It's just give up meat, try to go electric. We also need more electric chargers. That's what they need in London.
Because you say more of the cabs are going, and I've been in a couple of black cabs recently in London, electric. They're brilliant, aren't they? But have you got the charging infrastructure there?
Yeah, I charge it at home. I plug it in a 3-pin plug, and there are chargers in London, but we do need more. Just as the fleet is growing, we need more chargers put about. But you can charge it on the side of the road in London. It takes about half an hour, and I can do my whole shift on electric. So they are the best way of moving about, yeah.
So we are shifting, and I know some cars, my car's got it, the start-stop button. So if you are in a traffic jam or you've pulled over, it automatically just cuts out, doesn't it? So some of the newer cars are already using technology to ease some of that. Do these sorts of schemes, the fixed penalty, do you think that's a useful addition, though, to ensure that people aren't just leaving their engines running when they're stopped?
Sorry, what was that? Yeah. Should they be fined? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Especially people doing, deliveries, these big trucks and things, they just leave them running sometimes. Just turn it off, I feel like going up to them and saying, could you turn it off, please? I don't want to walk past and breathe it in. But, enforcement would be good on that. But,
Have you ever told anyone to turn their engine off, or you've just always thought about it but not said?
I have actually, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, because sometimes I do like extra work, like as a supporting artist for films and that. And sometimes we have to walk along the street and we're walking past cars, and I sort of look at them and I smile and I say, could you just turn the engine off, please? Because we don't want to walk past and breathe that in, I have said that to people, yeah.
Dale, good to talk to you. As always, thank you for coming on. Dale Forward, black cabbie from Ongar, working across London, talking about seeing the signs up that you could get fined in parts of London. What do you think about this being introduced in Colchester, perhaps other parts of Essex? I mean, obviously, Darius is focusing on the impact it has on children, and particularly people pulling up and waiting and their engines idling around school.